my bag lately, getting cash, baby. So don't you act like you been here from day one. Graduated from a sip, turned into a big boss. Now she see me getting rich, cause I'm about to take off. Yeah, my life is like a movie, this is only take one. Yeah, and I ain't got no time for no one with fake love. Where the love go? I don't know, but I need something that's for real. She just want designer red bottoms in the hills, California. She just want the limelight, gold digger. She gon' see me when the time's right.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Element Games here, back on the video, and in today's video we're going to be doing a little bit of a tutorial, something I don't usually typically do on the channel. I had done it a little bit ago, a couple months ago, early 2021. Was it even? I think it was in 2021, the beginning of 2021 and the end of 2020. I was doing some tutorials on just graphic design in general, making thumbnails, making edits, and making like layouts and all that and stuff. So I was doing that, and then for a while I decided to stop, just because I kind of wanted to keep it more private to myself. But someone, a friend of mine, recently asked if I could do one again, and I was like, you know what, I haven't done one in a while, so maybe I'll just do it just this once, and I'll do a tutorial. And because I know a lot of people, I've heard like a lot of people on Twitter, follow me on Twitter by the way, a lot of people on Twitter, they want to know just like how to make a proper banner, a proper thumbnail, proper layout and stuff. And I really do like to help people out. Since I have the knowledge and I know how to do these things, I like to help people out. So I said, okay, I'll do it. And that's how we led to this video. So today in this video, we're making a Sukuna banner, Twitter banner, Sukuna from Jujutsu Kaisen. So the apps we used in the video, we used Pixelab, we used Photoshop, this mobile version. I'll have the link in the description for that, because you would probably want that if you wanted to, you know, learn how to do this the way I'm doing it. You probably want to use the same app I'm using. So yeah, Photoshop for mobile, Pixelab, and then PixArt at the end, just for some text stuff. And it's also, I also used it a little bit in the thumbnail. PixArt, it's a nice app for small things, not for like the majority of the banner, but for small little edits and stuff. I think it is a pretty good app to use for mobile, because this is all done through mobile. That's how I do all my thumbnails, that's how I do all my layouts and all that stuff. So you guys are going to see just what I do exactly. And right now what I'm doing, I am currently just setting up the banner the way I kind of wanted to. I'm going with this render, putting it in the middle, and then I'm putting the text behind it. That's kind of the thought process I had. The video is sped up ×4 speed, I believe, by the way, if you didn't realize that, just because this took me about an hour to make. I think it was about an hour, so I'm speeding. It was like 40 minutes, so I sped it up, and now it's around like 10, 11, 12 minutes long. So you know, just wanted to speed it up a bit so that it's doesn't take forever for people to watch. Like, this shouldn't be something that should take an hour. It shouldn't take an hour to explain and make a tutorial on a banner, right? It should be concise. People want to watch it with a quick time. You know, that's how YouTube is nowadays, right? People don't want to sit for too long, so people just they prefer to sit for like 2-3 minutes, 10 maybe at the most, rather than watch a 30-minute video on how to make a banner. But I think in this video, I haven't really, honestly, I'm already recording the video and I haven't even decided how I wanted to explain this stuff. So I'm going to go in a little in depth about what I'm explaining, but I think what I kind of want to do the most here is just talk about just what goes behind making a banner. And all that stuff. For the people who don't, this is for like noobs, people who really don't know how to make banners. For people who are experienced, this isn't going to help you anyone, because honestly, if I had to say, I feel like I'm not the most skilled person at making banners. I think I'm way better at doing thumbnails or layouts, but banners has never been my strong suit, because I've never been great at working in like such small space. And also, when you're making a banner, you want to be really creative, and that's the one thing I'm trying to improve on. I'm trying to be more creative with the way I set up things and like how I use them in the thumbnail and the banner. So hopefully you guys are seeing some improvement from like past years. I hope so, or else this would be for nothing. I think the thumbnail for today's video is pretty nice. I'm a pat my own self on the back, and I think I did a pretty good job trying to be a little bit more different with it. So let me know what you guys think down below for sure. But okay, so we're moving along here. So what I'm trying to do right here is I'm putting the characters basically inside the text as a texture for the text. There are ways to do this without the way I'm doing it, but I find this way better. It's not the most efficient way, but it does mean you can you can edit exactly where you want the character, because there are features on these editing apps that let you choose your own texture for your text. Even on Pixel Lab, that's what I use for the text at the beginning of the video. You can do that, but you can't really like in that software for mobile, by the way. I don't know about the PC softwares, but for the mobile softwares, you can't really like edit where the picture is on the text. It kind of just like, it's just a PNG, and if it will just be wherever it is. Like if the picture's in the middle of the PNG, then that's where it's going to be, in the middle of the text. Like it's just, you can't choose where to put it, unfortunately. So this way, you know, I have a little bit more freedom with where I can put it, and I can be a little bit more creative. It just basically means I put a render, I overlay it over the text, and then I just erase any parts that are not inside the text, so it's it looks like it's literally just inside the text. You see what I did in the video. If the explanation was a little bit weird, but you can see what I do in the video. And then after that, I've been looking at the background characters. Yeah, I like to, the way I make my banners, I like to have a central focal point, and then background characters in the I mean, they're the same character, but background renders, just to kind of like fill up the empty space in the back. But there is usually like a sole focus. That's kind of the way I like to do things. I also do tend to like to make my my banners darker, because I find that you can, if you make the background and stuff really dark, then you can have a better opportunity to make the main render you know, pop out more. He looks a little bit more important. I mean, he is the most important one. He's the one that you're seeing dead straight on for the banner. So that's the way I kind of go with mine. And then besides that, I think one of the more crucial things about making banners is mainly just trying to be creative with where you put things. Like, make use of your space very wisely. I think implementing the characters inside of the text like that's one of the ways where you can use your renders wisely. You know, like, be creative with the way you use your renders. You don't have to just place them somewhere, just like what most people do. You can kind of like switch things up, you know, make it different. You can make some renders like really big, some like really small to fit up like really tiny places. You can put them in obscure spots, put some renders in obscure spots, so that they're like, maybe they're not as seen, they're not as visible, but like, you know it's there, type of thing. Like, it's not too visible, but you know it's there. And I think like those types of things, they're really appealing when you look at a banner. And so that's what it's all about, I think, banners. I think the main thing about banners is just how creative can you get with the process? How creative can you get making the banner, and how well are you able to manipulate the renders and with the little space you have? That's pretty much the key to making banners. Besides that, it's really just experience with the software. So, I mean, when I started out at the end of 2020 using this software. That's when I started using this, and I was pretty bad. That's an understatement. I was really bad at it, honestly, because I was just coming off of PicsArt, so it was a whole different thing. And I honestly, when I first started it, I felt like I was never gonna learn, but I learned how to use it through one of my buddies, Mark Hell, who made a tutorial like this, and I learned it off of him. So if you're ever struggling using this, like if you're looking at this tutorial and this is going to be your first time using this software, I recommend just looking through the video and slowing it down and see, just look at what I do. You don't have to copy word for word, bar for banana, but you don't have to copy everything I do to the T, but you know, you can take inspiration off of it, and then you can use those skills that you find from what I'm doing and implement it into other things. You can make thumbnails, banners, layouts, and all that, you know, all that good stuff. And then just use the skills you learned from this, and then also make sure don't just watch me, watch other tutorials. Follow me on Twitter, because I do post a decent bit graphic design type of stuff. You could also follow the people I follow who are graphic designers and gain inspiration for them. I also do recommend joining the Infinity Alliance Discord. We have a graphic design channel for people who want to maybe interact with other graphic designers. It's a good place maybe you can even learn. We have a chat where like there's like some basics and info for graphic design, and I feel like it's a good place. It can really help people if you really are interested in learning how to do it. It certainly did help me, just talking to other graphic designers and being able to share things and learn things from other people. Even if you think, I mean, I don't think you should think this way, but even think it's like you see a graphic designer, it's like, oh, I'm better than them. It's just like, okay, so sure, you think you're better than them. Okay, sure, you think you're better than them, but you'd be surprised that you probably could learn something off of them that you didn't learn, or you didn't know before. I'm not gonna say like I think that I'm better than other people, but I will definitely say that it's it's good to learn off of other people, even if you think that maybe you wouldn't learn off of them in the first place. Talk to them and see if you see something that you like, talk to them and see just see how you can learn off of that stuff. And but yeah, that's pretty much it. The banner's done pretty quick because of the sped up video, but that is pretty much it. If you guys did enjoy the tutorial, maybe hope you learned something off of it. I hope you guys did. Then make sure to like and subscribe. There's probably going to be some more tutorials going out. If people are really interested in these types of things, then I'll definitely make some on some layouts. Like if you guys like the layout that I have here, the Sonic one, I was the one who made it. So if you guys do like that, then I can definitely show some pointers and tips, thumbnails and stuff too. If you like the thumbnail for this video or something, I can do some pointers and tips. I can do some more tutorials on those. Just let me know. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.